Good evening. My name is Chris Jintong and my metric number is 300039. Today I will be presenting a short video presentation on my individual assignment of regression modeling. The first one is the historical origin of the term regression. Although the phenomenon of regression form was initially founded by Sir Isaac Newton when he was studying the equinoxes, but the term regression was created by Francis Galton in the 19th century when he found that the height of the descendant of tall ancestor tended to descend or regress towards the usual average of human heights. The concept of regression was later formalized into statistical regression, where it is one of the methods to analyze the relationship between two variables in an experiment. The second one is the statistical versus the deterministic relationship. Deterministic relationship exists when we know the value of one variable, we can determine the value of the other variable when there is no randomness involved. Majorly involved in some experiments, such as the conversion of the temperatures in degrees into Celsius. This relationship follows a strict rule without randomness, involving formulas such as area A equals to S power 2. While the statistical relationship has both the natural variability in both measurements and it is not an exact relationship, the relationship will be shown in a trend form between the predictor variable and the response variable. These are very useful in describing the phenomenon of major events that happen to a population or an aggregate. The third one is the regression versus causation. Regression is only able to show the relationship between the variables and also how strong or weak they are. It goes further by modeling the relationship and allowing some predictions, but it can help to determine which variables are affecting others in the experiment. But within this, causation can show the causality by measuring how the two variables move together through doing an experiment or logical reasoning to find out whether the relationship is logical compared to the other explanation. For example, the students who have a good night's sleep are tend to have a better exam grades, but it doesn't prove that the students have a good study habits. The fourth one is the regression versus the correlation. Regression frequently involves mathematical modeling of the relationship to make prediction whether both variables are related, while correlation measures the strength between the variables or has a stronger association with a high correlation number and vice versa. Correlations are easy to make a simple conclusion on how both of the variables move together, but it doesn't make that both of the events show influence on each other. Usually the range of the correlation is between -1 to 1. The last one is the simple and multiple linear regression model. A simple linear regression model involves one independent variable and one dependent variable by drawing a straight line on the graph. These are useful in predicting some situations, such as predicting the time spent on games based on student study hours. While the multiple linear regression mostly use two or more independent variables to predict the dependent variable. This regression generally makes accurate predictions, but the work are also complex as well. For example, predicting a vacuum machine price based on its function, shape, and colors, which is considered as multiple factors that are occurring simultaneously.